So I got a book. I got me a little booklet, and I really write down the juice recipes that I be getting, I be learning. But the green joint, look here, I'll be sure your stuff is real nice.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, I'm growing my hair up. Man, you just keep talking about juicing,
It's
man. You
cute.
worried about the wrong thing. I'm trying to get the info, and you worried
I'm
about my
Right.
luxurious hair. Don't worry about my damn
I'm
luxurious
Dead,
hair.
dead,
Hey,
dead.
don't worry, Polo. He was hating on my hair too. You see what
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying? That's why I started growing
telling
it out. As soon as Harold cut it off, I said, nope, let's keep it going. Let's keep it
Yep.
rolling. Let's
Yep.
keep the party rolling.
That's
All
why I'm
right.
glad you got a new job, Harold.
Tell
It
us
gives you
about your juice, man. Tell us
no,
about your
real
juice.
talk, real talk, real talk. So every day you have to put green in your body,
Yeah.
right? So I have one juice where it's kale, cucumber, green apple, ginger, and coconut water.
Hmm.
I add coconut water to every juice I make. So
I
Okay.
don't like
that's just
coconut
hmm
water. I don't like
you
that.
don't taste it. I don't either. I don't like coconut water either,
Yes, you
which
do.
is
You
why
do
Ah,
taste it. You
it goes
you do
into
taste it.
the it goes
I
into
hate when niggas be like, "Nah, you ain't gonna taste it." Yes, you will.
God. Anyway, Mark, trust me.
You
Then I
become
have
I'm listening.
used to it.
I have one that's for skin and blood circulation. It's
Ooh.
watermelon, beets, ginger, cayenne pepper, carrot. It's basically red. So I
I
that's
swear I
every day.
thought he was about to say smoked paprika. I was about to say, come on,
Nah,
Trey. Come on, man. I know how you feel about smoked paprika, not in the
it's
juice.
an essential. It's an
Hey,
essential.
that's it.
It's an essential.
No,
Nah,
so how
that's
so let me
one. I
ask you
got
this.
about five of them that I do.
When
Okay.
you make it, do you make it to consume it immediately or can you
Mm-mm.
make it and
I
save it?
wouldn't. No, I make it and I throw it in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see,
So
So
that's
I
the
have
only
like
reason
so
little
I have that
mason
juice.
jars. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just and
okay.
so in the morning I 8 ounce this one, 8 ounce
hmm
that one,
Yeah.
So you could prep.
and then so you
Okay.
just kind of
Yeah. Like my doctor was telling me about what I learned. I was watching this dude on YouTube, and he was like, if you got any kind of illnesses or sicknesses or stuff like that,
inflammation.
what you want to do is you want to fast for 3 days, and then he gave me like a pineapple drink. Like it's pineapples, green apples, celery, cucumbers, and a little bit of ginger. And you drink that a little bit in the morning, and you drink a little bit in the evening. What it is, and you just eat fruit all day. That's all you're doing is eating fruit. That's
Hmm.
water and fruit. 3 days. Basically, your body does a reset. Like anything that's wrong with your body and in your stomach, intestines, or anything like that, it's gonna fix itself as long as you're not putting more processed food or food that
More
has too
bad
much
stuff.
seasoning, shit
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? I did it like in October of last year for five
No,
days.
you're right. You're
And I'm
right.
telling you, bro, like when I tell you you're gonna struggle through it, but when you finish, you're gonna see the difference
Okay.
immediately. Like I immediately know when I need to do a fast now. Like I
Right.
immediately know. Like right now, I probably got another week and I need to do another 3 day fast.
I'm telling you,
Hmm.
man, it's that stuff you got to get in your body for inflammation, your
Yeah, that inflammation. That's what kill you
blood
off, bro.
circulation,
That
all that stuff,
inflammation.
man.
Yeah. It causes everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Cool. Cool.
Anyway,
Sounds good.
Confession before we start. I
Yeah.
did not read up on the Mark Sanchez situation. So, Twan, if you could bring us current with the correct
It's okay.
details, I did. I just know he whooped some old dude ass that worked for Uber.
Well,
I mean, got
sounds
his
like a
ass
great starting
honestly.
point to me.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
It's
that's a
not
yes.
pretty much. You got a lot of it. You got a lot
Okay,
of it. You
okay. I want the
That is a
details
yes.
though. I want the details.
you're not that far behind. It's gonna be honest. But Mark Sanchez out here beating up old people. But not all jokes aside. So Sunday, well, I heard about it Sunday. Sunday's news started. I think Saturday night news started coming out. Mark Sanchez is in the hospital. That's the first thing we heard. Mark
Yeah,
Sanchez was in the hospital. Mark Sanchez, if you don't know, if you're watching this, you probably do know. But if you don't
Butt
know, he
fumble.
is most famously known for the buck
Right.
fumble
yes,
in
sir.
his time for the New York Jets. Spent a little bit of time with ESPN. Now, currently, we'll see about that. It's
Oh, that's
currently with
dead.
Fox.
Yeah.
Currently with Fox, and then so therefore he was in Indianapolis so that he could actually call the Indianapolis Colts game that they had against I can't remember who they played. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, me either. Keep going. Doesn't matter.
Brady Quinn had to replace him. Anyway, so the reason being Saturday night going into Sunday morning, Mark Sanchez on video running suicides in the alley. I don't know why. Of some sort in regular clothes. He was running. I don't know. I can't say it looked like suicides to me. But anyway, He was running in the alley. But anyway, he got into a confrontation with a 69-year-old delivery truck driver who was apparently picking up old oil from a restaurant or the hotel restaurant, whatever.
Oh, he's getting the grease traps. He's picking up the grease traps. I got you. Yeah.
Yep.
So, doing his goddamn job. So, Mark
That's what it was.
Doing whatever you're doing in the alley. I don't know what you were doing in the alley. I know it wasn't your job. So, therefore, they got into an argument about where this man was parked. Right. Why is that your business? All right. So, they get into whatever they get into. My man pepper sprays Marc Sanchez. And I'm gonna get but I want us to go back and talk about these details.
Well, prior to the pepper spray,
I have some.
Mark,
we're going to come back.
Okay.
We're going to come back. I promise.
Okay.
But my man pepper spray Marc Sanchez, that did not stop him. Mm-mm. So therefore, my man had to pull out the tool. He pulled out a pocket knife and started sticking Marc Sanchez all up and through his side to get him off of him. Mm-hmm. There's video of Marc Sanchez limping away from the scene. It's black and white, but you can kind of tell his shirt wet with blood, and he's kind of limping away. That's essentially the gist of what I've seen from it. We also saw a photo of my man, the 69-year-old dude in the hospital, and I don't know what happened. I'm gonna say Marc Sanchez got stabbed, and he still won the fight. That's how bad man.
Well, I already have my conclusion. I don't need no more details. Marc Sanchez,
that's what happened.
Listen, Marc Sanchez, I want to go first. I want to go first.
Go ahead. Yeah. This is a chronological thing, though, for me.
I just want to say this, and I don't have to say nothing else.
He smelled alcohol on Marc Sanchez.
Oh, alcohol? That's what it was? Let me help y'all out. For our audience listening, let me help our audience. Yeah, let's help. The only thing that allows you to run through stab with a sharp object is cocaine.
You went too fast. Let's go back to the pepper spray.
Pepper spray.
The
old man said, Mark.
I did pepper spray.
Before you finish, Polo. No. I want Polo to go. But before Polo goes, let me add which one I'm saying. The old man said, Mark did this shit. Wiped out his peppers out his eye, kept going.
Sway.
That is rich ass. I used to play in the NFL cocaine. That is not cocaine from Tootie down the street or one of these guys who got that stepped on shit. That is straight pure, as the young fellas would say, straight drop. Okay, straight drop. Throw it in there and come straight down, baby. Listen, that man is on cocaine, brother. First of all, why were you running suicides? That's the one issue that I have.
Hey, let's go back to the suicides.
You weren't even at a practice facility. You in
hold on, before we go any further, all this is allegedly.
No,
allegedly.
Fuck that.
No. You can't really just say all that. Fuck that. Let's just.
Everybody else is irresponsible. We're gonna start being irresponsible on this show as well. We're not going. We will put out a retraction. I'll put out the retraction. He's guilty.
Before we go any further, Harold, can you put the ISO on me? Put the ISO on me.
He's guilty.
All the things that have been said, or what will be said going forward about this subject matter from the Hot Seat podcast is alleged. Please take the remaining portion of this as entertainment. Okay. Go ahead, Polo. You continue.
Listen, I ain't scared of Marc Sanchez on that cocaine. I don't care.
I'm scared of his lawyers.
I ain't scared of his lawyer. Y'all ain't got no case. You just beat the shit out of a 70-year-old man. You better worry about that. Bro, listen. Even if he wasn't on cocaine,
not looking good.
Which I personally, not the Hot Seat podcast.
That's the part that we have to go through.
I personally believe, my assessment of the situation is that the only person that can run through pepper spray and then get stabbed and still beat the shit out of you and limp away is somebody that is on some type of or form of substance.
After they ran suicides.
I'm not going to.
Cocaine does come to mind.
Yeah, I mean, cocaine comes to mind. I mean,
once we say allegedly, you go for it. Just
listen.
go in there allegedly.
I've seen brothers on perks. I've seen brothers on heroin. Listen, none of those drugs make you want to run through pepper spray. Cocaine is the only one that's synonymous with this type of behavior.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm gonna tell you what I knew he had done something real bad. When they said Marc Sanchez was in the hospital handcuffed to the bed.
Oh yeah,
they got you.
Because
you're Marc Sanchez. You could be under arrest, but for them to handcuff you to the bed,
that's restraint. Yeah,
you are under arrest.
Right.
The crack can wear off.
And before we continue, Saturday night it was a misdemeanor. By the time we woke up Monday, it was a felony. So I don't know what happened again.
Shout out to the PR team for trying to keep it under wraps, because that's the only reason we thought it was a minor thing on Saturday night. I promise.
Well, I think what happened was the police thought it was a minor thing, and they kept getting new videos.
That might be very true. But he just sitting around like, wait a damn minute, man.
Like, another one?
You went too far.
No, wait a damn minute. Come on, man. We can't let.
Well, I don't know. Do felonies go up or down? Because it's a class 6. So
it's a 5th degree felony.
I'm sorry, class 5. Can you give us some knowledge as to what that's? I know in karate, if you 5th degree, you're pretty badass.
You should be whooping some ass. If you're a 5th degree, whatever belt you in karate, you should be whooping some ass.
You rocking out. Go ahead, Drew. What is a 5th degree felony, if you don't mind?
I have no idea. I can look it up for you.
Yeah, that's
keep talking. I got you. Keep talking.
I thought you.
Keep talking. I got you.
No. So yeah, then shout out to my man. He ain't even out the hospital yet. Done sued Marc Sanchez and Fox. Run me my money.
I ain't mad.
He getting paid.
And you know why he gonna get paid? Because people are like, why he suing Fox? Because Fox gonna settle it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fox ain't doing. No, we gonna fire you, and we about to settle this. It ain't going to court.
I wish I would saw his ass running suicides. We have all the sponsorship we need. I definitely would have tried him.
I'd have pulled my little Ultima right in his little parking spot.
I'm telling you.
I got you with a 5th degree.
So it's opposite. It's first is worse. 1st degree.
So it's not as bad.
5th the least. Yeah, 5th's the least.
Okay,
it carries up to 6 years.
But still counts as a felony.
It was definitely upgraded.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about it.
If all you did was just beat on him, he's stabbed.
Even if they plea out, he's gonna be a convicted felon.
Yes,
that goes your career.
Yeah. You ain't working at Fox.
Well, I mean, in that kind of career, being a convicted felon, he'll lose this job. But
another station will not pick him up.
Yeah,
another station. I promise they won't pick him up.
Convicted felon ain't necessarily a.
I got you.
Because there's a lot of people who work for a lot of places. We can go back to their career. They got past. I don't know if Marc Sanchez is the one you're going to fall on the sword for, but
you're not.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man.
There's some people that's working for these networks that got some felonies.
Listen, I hate to say this, but at the end of the day, Marc Sanchez didn't have enough talent in his career to be having a felony on his record.
Buck Fumble is still his crowning moment, so that's not,
Mike Vick, sport fought dogs, and he got on there. Mike Vick talent says he should have gotten enough chance. Right. Marc Sanchez is over with. This shit is over with. Like
you can't beat up old people.
Yeah, man, you can't beat up an old person. I don't give a damn how much
job. Like he was at work, man.
Yeah, you messing with somebody at work, and you outside running suicides. Who are you running for?
I'm gonna tell you the difference also. These other felons didn't get their network sued. I promise you.
Have you seen the quarterback play in the league? You might have thought he had a shot.
Man, come on, man. That's like one of us going out there talking about we about to try out, man. It ain't happening.
Hey, man, he could have been talking to the. He could have been talking to the Bengals.
Drew, is that a face or you frozen?
He could have been talking to the Bengals, and when he got in trouble, they had to go pick up. No, okay, all right.
Man,
I thought he was talking.
That
to the
guy
Bengals.
they got over there in Cincinnati, just like we said about NBA players. Just like we said about NBA players. The guy that you never see, the guy that you never see on the NBA court. He would kick everybody's ass in your local gym. Don't think Jake Browning won't show up to your flag football league and look like goddamn Drew Brees out there. Do not think that, bro. Do not think that, bro. I'm telling you. Marc Sanchez.
Jake Brown will go 12 for 12 for 300 yards.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Marc Sanchez asked me to play a celebrity football game with us. Okay, it's over with. That shit is over.
Marc Sanchez is still bust your ass right now.
Listen, on cocaine, yes. On cocaine, yeah, absolutely.
You don't think Marc? You don't think?
I'll get to the quarterback, bro. I'll get to him. I want to see the video of him running them suicides.
In the parking lot?
Yeah, I want to see it. I'm getting to the quarterback.
From where? From where?
He ain't got no offensive line. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's go back to your previous statement. The worst offensive lineman in the NFL will put you in traction.
No, I said us. So he got to get one of us to block for him. He can't go get no real offensive lineman. Because if that's the case, I'm going to get Khalil Mack.
Okay.
I'll be honest. His career stats suck.
Yeah, against other NFL players.
I got you, but shit, all of them?
Yeah, I mean, all of them all of them not. He's not good. He's not good.
That's what I'm saying. Based off of it, you don't have a career that warrants you.
Okay, that sparks another question. That sparks another question. I'm glad you brought that up. This is on the fly. I got a question for you. All right, let's talk about bust quarterbacks. Because now you have two categories of bust, I think. Category 1, you're a bust. Category 2, you're just in a bad organization with bad development. Personally feel like someone like Justin Fields, prime example. I think Justin Fields is a very talented quarterback, trending toward bust because of bad coaching and inconsistent coaching because he's had too many offensive coordinators. Another one, I give you. Who did the Bears get before him? Before Justin Fields? What's my man's name?
Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky, talented quarterback. Yeah. We can go through all the Browns quarterback, and we could probably do the same thing for the Cleveland Browns. My point being is this. Marc Sanchez, I think, on a different team is a different quarterback. I don't think he was not talented.
I mean, that's fair.
Go to look at this stuff at USC. Like, he went to the Jets, my name. Name me the last quarterback the Jets made good.
He also played for the Eagles, Cowboys, and Washington.
Well, as a backup, he never started again. Eagles. Okay, the Eagles win. Who was the starter with the Eagles? Point I'm making while you're looking that up is you're coming in as a backup. You're not gonna get that opportunity, and this ain't like basketball where everybody get in the rotation. It's not how that works. All I'm saying is I think a lot of these quarterbacks getting ruined. That's it.
Justin Fields, even on this bad Jets team, has a completion percentage of 67%. He's thrown for 754 yards. He's thrown for 4 touchdowns, 0 interception. He's been sacked 10 times, and he has a rating of 100.
That's not bad.
Marc Sanchez ain't had a rating of 100 at a single game in his entire career. I would bet money on it.
But wasn't he throwing to, like, who was his receivers?
Let's see. I believe he had Lavernius Coles. Didn't he?
Lavernius Coles was there.
One of the coldest. Who was the other guy on the other side?
He had Sonoris Moss.
Santana Moss.
No, he had Sonoris.
It was another Moss.
It was the little cousin.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm being so serious.
I don't know that nigga.
Damn,
it wasn't Santana. It was the other Moss.
It was
I don't know about him.
I think it was the other Moss. It was one of the Mosses. Not the actor.
But it wasn't Santana. Santana was Washington.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Santana was Washington.
Somebody Google Sonoris Moss. That's probably not his name. But
I don't think. I'm about to say I don't know if that nigga gonna come up.
Damn. You don't know if he gonna come up, Drew? Shit.
I don't think that's his name.
Like, okay.
It is old. Bruh, what does that say?
I can't see it from 20. I don't know.
It does say Sonoris Moss. Yeah, that's
Sonoris Moss. You know what I'm talking about.
I believed you the whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Santana Moss' little brother.
Yeah, as far as your comment about a quarterback being in a bad situation, Marc Sanchez, you could very well be correct. He could have definitely ended up with Tampa Bay or Detroit and been in a better situation or whatever team.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't.
Right.
He didn't. And I'm not saying that he didn't know. He don't. I'm just saying he wasn't talented enough for this to just go away and him be fine and he gonna get another job.
Nah.
That's all. That's the point I make. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
that point was
that's
taken.
it. Yeah, that's
Point
all.
was taken.
He just ain't that talented.
All right, okay. Point well taken. Point well taken. Now, before we go any further, I want to talk about. I know, Drew.
Yes,
I
sir.
got a couple of bets I want to talk to you about.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, it's okay. I know you know. The first one I want to address is the last time we were together, you were very emphatic about your WNBA knowledge with Sir Marcus over there. And I wanted just to revisit that conversation and see if you had anything that you wanted to say in regards to your massive loss that you took in that regard. It wasn't even close, my nigga. You want to refresh the people on what you said?
I didn't say shit.
Marcus, you want to take this one?
I said
Oh, he said the
Phoenix was gonna
Mercury.
win.
Yeah.
Yes, I said they were the
No,
better
you
team.
said they was
And
about to
I
win.
said they were the better. You're right. I said they were the better team. And I'll be honest, Aces showed up. Game one, Phoenix blew. They were up the entire game until the fourth quarter. They blew that game.
Yeah,
Part of
Game
it.
two, they just got beat. They just got beat. We'll see what happens in game three. But I'm surprised. I'll be honest.
I think I
Aces
took
showed up.
Phoenix too. I think I took Phoenix too.
The Aces
Why?
showed up.
I don't understand. Let me tell you what I've noticed about the Aces. Let me tell you what I've noticed about the Aces. When they decide they want to beat you, they're going to beat you. I've not seen many teams lock in defensively as a unit, not individually, like the Aces can, and it's almost like a switch. I've literally watched games to where they be lost on defense. Becky Hammond call a timeout. They come back. They back. Like it's literally like a switch defensively. And I think when they own defensively, I don't think you can beat them. I don't think you can beat them because I don't think you can do the same to them defensively. Nobody else has a versatile center that as versatile center. No one else has a point guard. Literally, that's CP3 of the WNBA.
I disagree. I think Phoenix has a point guard who is, if not as Thomas.
Yeah,
She's a point forward.
I get it,
She's a
but you know
better.
she still ain't as a. I'm gonna tell you, and no
She
disrespect
averages
to
10 assists per game.
Alyssa Thomas. I think she the truth. I think she is literally what's. I think she is the epitome of a point forward. Before I say any of that, you know what she is not? Singularly as a point guard. That's all I'm talking about, Marcus. I'm to your expertise on this. You
that's
coach
fair.
basketball.
That's fair.
Singular to I said point guard. Her dominance comes in her versatility and her size. It's almost a LeBron James factor.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
LeBron James is not a better point guard than Jason Kidd. If
No.
you're just getting the point guard. The reason he's
Right.
better than Jason Kidd is because he's 6'9", he can dribble the basketball, and he's fast. That's the same thing you're going with Alyssa Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Point guard wise, no, bro.
No,
No,
she's still a better point guard. So here's the thing, right? And I get Alyssa Thomas is a better point guard right now than Gray. She absolutely is. How many assists is Gray averaging this season?
Okay, you're gonna win.
No.
You may win a numbers
I don't
argument.
mean.
My
I don't mean
conversation
career.
wasn't about
I don't mean
numbers.
career wise.
I hear you.
I don't mean career wise. I mean this season alone. Just this
I'm
season,
gonna
she is a better point.
My conversation wasn't about numbers, but I'm going to concede to what you're saying.
No, I got you. I'm just saying. I don't mean career wise. The point guard, as they call it, this season has not been. She's not even leading her team in assists. So right now, Alyssa Thomas is a better point guard, whether she's a point forward or not, than Gray.
Okay, so now she's getting more assists than Gray. That does not make her a better point guard than Gray.
She's that.
Let me tell you.
What's the job of the point guard? To set your team up to score. Go ahead.
Let me answer the question.
Go for it. Absolutely, go for it.
Couple reasons why an assist thing. Every assist ain't valued the same. Let's just be honest with you. Number two, people can fuck up assists.
Absolutely.
Number three. If you look at the Aces season, I don't expect her to be leading the league in none of those categories. Because if you remember the first part of their season, they was fucking up, right? So her overall season numbers may very well, and I'm not even going to argue that. But if you literally watch them play basketball,
I did,
and watch the court vision that I've literally watched Alicia Gray have on that basketball court, I'm sorry, I have not seen a female.
I do not agree. Not this
in
season.
that league do some of the things that I have seen her do and set some of her teammates up in the manner and give them easy shots. The job of the point guard, like you said, and I'll wrap my point up like this, and then anybody else jump in. The job of the point guard
No, I'm going to get next. Go ahead.
To score. The job of the point guard is set their teammates to score easily.
Yes.
And I've not seen very many people in WNBA history set their teammates on a more consistent basis, almost in a more controllable, I'm ready to do it now, flip the switch basis, than Alicia Gray do some of the things that she does. That's not taking nothing from Alyssa Thomas. That's not saying she's not great. And ain't saying she ain't got more assists. I'm talking about pure point guard. And before you go back, I just want to hear Marcus's opinion on that. I don't know if he knows.
Nope, not yet. Not yet.
I'll wait. I want to
he does, and he does.
I'll wait.
Again, I think you're looking at career wise.
But I'm not.
Point you hold no. I let you get your point off. Hold on. You made a couple points a few episodes ago. For one, you said that roster wise, A's have the better roster. I think you said at least 3 players, right? So who? Asia, Young, yeah. So if they have the better roster, hold on. If they have the better roster,
right thing. I'm not saying they have the top 3 players, but I think
no. But you said just position wise, right? So if you're talking about 5 starters, you're saying 3 of their players are better than 3 other teams' players. Yes. So meaning only Phoenix might have 2 players to their 3, right?
At least 2
in that regard, if they have the better point guard and at least 3 players were better than Phoenix's top 3, why doesn't she have more assists? If her job, those players, if Asia can score at will in the point, I mean in the paint, why doesn't she average more assists? Again, I think you're looking at career wise. This season, she's not been a great point guard. Jackie Young is actually averaging more assists per game than Alicia Gray.
Jackie Young's a very dominant.
Granted, this season, again, career-wise, I give you career-wise, she's been great. This season, Alicia Thomas should have actually been the MVP. And not just because of her size, just of her overall dominance of the game. She's averaging a triple-double. It's not true. Man, stop.
What's not true?
You said it's not true. No,
I said I'm gonna let you have it. I don't agree. I just don't agree. But that's fine. I mean, it's not even the conversation we have, and I don't agree. I think she's very good. I think she should have been in the conversation. But just because don't think I think here's what I don't get about MVP conversations. They'll be like, well, he's having a better year than he had last year, and last year he was the MVP. That don't mean he's having the best season.
Not an argument.
I'm just giving you my
She's having a better season on a better season on a better team.
Number 2, clearly they're not the better team. They didn't have the better seed, and
they didn't have the better seed than the Aces.
No, the Aces were no. That's what I'm saying. She's the better. The Aces. Who are you saying has the better team?
Who had the better seed?
The Aces.
What were they seed?
2, nigga.
I thought they were 3. Go ahead, continue. No, finish your point.
Here's the reason why you know it was. Here's the reason why you know it was. They had the higher seed. They were in Vegas these first 2 games.
They did have the higher seed.
Atlanta had they had 3. They had 3. Atlanta had the 2 seed. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, let me jump in here real quick. First of all, I don't think either one of you are wrong. I think you're just misconstruing each other's points. That's a very true statement, what you said about LeBron James being a better point guard. I mean, not being a better point guard than Jason Kidd. You're absolutely correct. To Drew's point, Alyssa Thomas is more dangerous than Chelsea Gray. She's way more dangerous. And I agree with Drew. Chelsea hasn't had her best season, but she has been clutch. She's been consistent. She's averaged 7.8 assists. Alyssa Thomas averaged 8.7. Here's where you switch things off. The series is not based on those two.
No.
The series, game one, to Drew's point, and I think I picked Phoenix too. The Aces won by 3 at home, and you got 21 points from Dana Evans.
Right. Dana, yeah, she was a spark. She was a spark.
She's a very good player. You're not getting 21
That's
points.
Not consistent. That's a
not
one-game
consistent
series type.
But when you have a 7-game series, it doesn't matter if she doesn't do it for the rest of the series. She gave you a game. Here's my thing, though, and the reason why I picked Phoenix, and I'm with Drew. Watching that Phoenix team be healthy, I tend to agree with Twan as far as matchups. They don't have a matchup for Asia. I do think they have a matchup for Chelsea Gray, though. I think you have people that can stay in front of her because she's not blowing by anybody and she's not going to kill you from the outside. Dana Evans was huge problem. I thought Sam Wick, the young white girl that comes off the bench, Wickham, I thought she wasn't ready for that. And Jewel Lloyd played very well in those 2 games at home. Like, she's only averaged like 6 points a game.
Which is why I said the depth of the Aces is going to kill most people.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks great at home. But does it travel? See, now you're going to Phoenix, and Phoenix's crowd and that gym is just as rowdy as the Aces. They love that team down there, and they show up. Here's my thing with the matchups, Twan. I agree. There's no matchup for Asia, and I think that's the only play. And Jackie Young is probably the 2 places where Phoenix doesn't win. Phoenix has the win in every other category. They don't have a matchup for Satu Sabi. They've been guarding her with Jewel Lloyd. They've been guarding her with Dana Evans.
That's what I said before the last episode.
Eventually, that's going to get in trouble. That's going to get you in trouble if she catches fire. They don't have a matchup. They do have a matchup for Alyssa Thomas, but it ain't the greatest. You got Asia out there trying to guard her. She can pull her away from the basket.
It's a tough guard.
A lot of points. It's a tough guard. It's a tough guard. DeWanna Bonner coming off of the bench, although she's older, she does stretch the floor out. I don't think you would have anybody that can stay in front of Kalia Copper. I'll just be honest with you. I don't like. She's averaging, I think, 23 in the finals right now. Like, they haven't been able to stop her. Yeah. So the Aces, I said it on the last show. It's coaching. It's coaching right now that's winning the games. It's coaching, and it's like you said, the Aces. I think the Aces have the better coach. I don't think the Phoenix coach is bad. I just think the Aces have the more experienced coach, and she knows which buttons to push and how to move it around. If that guy figures it out, he's a really good coach. If he figures it out and they get some momentum, this is what's scary about Phoenix.
They got pieces.
They win a game or 2 at home. That's a different team when they get back to Vegas. And is Vegas going to be the same team that's ready to throw that knockout punch? We know Asia going to be ready to throw, but as a team, are they ready? Does Alyssa Smith, who's never been in this situation, still show up to play? Do you get that extra effort from Dana Evans off the bench? Is Jewel Lloyd more consistent?
So that she sometimes does on the
I don't think the series is over with, but I've been impressed with the Aces. They have done exactly what I thought they could do. I thought Phoenix, I'm with Drew. I thought Phoenix should have won that game. That first game, they wasted a great performance from Kalia Copper. I think Alyssa Thomas had a great game. DeWanna Bonner rebounded the ball. They wasted that game. And that's going to hurt them. If they're going to have to find a way to steal it. They're going to have to win both games at home. You can't split at home. You can't split.
Yeah, you can't split.
They got to win both.
Can't split at home.
Got to win both.
And here's what I'm going to say this. I think the Mercury have a lot of good players. I think the Aces have answers.
I just think the Aces are more top heavy.
Well, let me tell you why I think the Aces have more answers. If you look at a scenario in which, and this is where I go back to, this will kind of wrap up my point guard thing, right? If you look at any type of scenario in a basketball game, the Aces have an answer. Now, whether that answer can step up or not, and that's just with anything, there's an actual answer. Going back to the point guard, and I'll just make my point with this answer. There are players on the Phoenix Mercury who can guard. I don't know why I keep forgetting this woman's name. Point guard.
Chelsea Gray.
Chelsea Gray. There's players who can guard her.
Absolutely.
However, when the game is getting erratic, and this is kind of what I meant when I said there's a point guard on the floor. When you need someone to change the way the game is being played, when you need someone to speed up the pace, slow down the pace, I need you to get Asia Wilson. We've been down the court 4 times and Asia ain't touched the ball. I need you to get that ball to her on the high post on the left block and make sure you. I need someone. And I'm not saying that Alyssa Thomas don't have this ability. I'm just saying Chelsea Gray has shown this ability, and I'm talking about this year. She has the ability. It's almost like they say an extension of the coach on the court, right? I've seen her put people in the right places. I've seen her, and I think when you're dealing with a 7-game series in the NBA playoffs, it's gonna go like this. Like you said, Marcus, I don't think the series is over either. I honestly think, as an Aces fan, I think the Mercury might get this next game because of what you said. The Aces need to be in attack mode, and we'll see, right?
Yeah.
But the point I'm making is when you get into a tight game, going back to game 1, and you need someone who knows how to we got to get back. You need a point guard. You need someone who understands, and again, not saying she doesn't know how to do it, but a jack of all trades sometimes is a master of none. And Chelsea Gray has mastered the point guard for position, not just from a statistical category, but how to manage a game. And the reason you see the Aces win a lot of these close games, the reason you see some of these comebacks, the reason you see them being down 12 at halftime, and by the end of the fourth quarter, it's a 2-point game where they got a 4-point lead. The reason all that kind of stuff happens is not just because of good players. You got somebody on the court that knows what the matchups are, who knows what they're. It's just different. That's all. That's just how I feel about it. That's all I'm saying. So this ain't her physical ability. It's a mentality. It's something she has mastered over time.
I just think she's more of a natural point guard. I'll be honest with you.
It's not nobody's fault.
To Drew's point, I'm gonna be real with you, Twan. Like Alyssa Thomas does the exact same thing for the Mercury. Like she literally does the exact. She speeds up pace. She gets shots. She creates shots. Not only that, she rebounds. Now I think Chelsea Gray is a better scorer of the ball than Alyssa Thomas is. Alyssa Thomas better shooter, much better shooter. You know what I mean? But I think they're even. I think overall career wise, it's no question Chelsea Gray is the better point guard. But we talking about better player or anything like that. Alyssa Thomas,
not better player. Not saying better player.
Yeah. I get you. I just think that Aces. I mean that Mercury team. Like when they figure it out, I have to go back and watch. And I'm not sure, but what the change I would have made is I would have put Kalia Copper on Chelsea Gray.
Yeah,
I would have put. Because I would have said, you know what? I'm gonna keep my pace with Asia. We're not gonna stop her. Let's just make it hard for her. But you know what, Jackie Young, you want to get off? Go ahead, baby, get off. But what's not gonna happen is we're not gonna let Chelsea Gray sit up here and get shots for you. We're not gonna let her create shots for Asia. I'm pressing her full court. I'm talking about every time she touched the ball.
I will full court pressing.
Yeah, I will full court pressing.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm interested to see what they do with Damon Evans, though.
That's the problem. That's a problem. That if she's consistent,
that girl's a spark.
That's a matchup problem for Phoenix. That is a matchup problem. If
Damon Evans is consistent and Jewel Lloyd is mentally in the game, there might be a situation.
Yeah, I just think Phoenix is cold.
And Alyssa Smith. I think Alyssa Smith needs to be able to control the boards.
I think
much better than she's doing.
Yeah.
I think to Marcus's point, Phoenix is not being coached well. They're not playing Whitcomb. That girl's a shooter.
I'm telling
you. They are not using their bench. Yeah. They are not using their bench.
Let me ask you a question. Defensively, how is she defensively?
She's pretty good for defensively.
She's solid.
Not bad. She's not bad. She had to go out there and guard Courtney Williams.
I know you're not an Aces fan, Drew, but just hear me out. You throw a lineup out with Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, Jewel Lloyd, Asia Wilson, and Alyssa Smith. You ain't got no gaps. You ain't got nowhere to put nobody on the court who can't really hold their own defensively. And I'm not saying, but you put a lineup like that. You need some defenders out there. And like you said, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. The person you just named, I don't know the answer to the question. If you're a subpar defender, you might could shoot the lights out. But if every time we go to the other side of the court, they looking for you, it's kind of hard to put you on the floor.
I agree with Drew, bro. I think that's bad coaching.
I'm not saying I don't know this person. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I agree with Drew because that's bad coaching because Jewel Lloyd is a liability on the other side.
That's true.
If Phoenix, every time
100%.
Jewel Lloyd comes off the bench, and she comes in to guard Satu Sabli, every single time she was matched up with Sabli,
Right.
I would be going in the post. You would have 3
I
fouls
don't
so
understand
fast.
why they don't do that either.
Because she can
That's where the
post.
size. That's
She
where the
can post
size.
up.
Everybody would go in the post.
And if Asia wants to come and help, guess what? Now Alyssa Thomas got a layup. If Jackie Young wants to help, to
I would
Drew's point,
absolutely
you
do
can't
that.
leave Wickham. If she leaves Wickham, she dead. She dead. Wickham is.
That's a bucket.
I don't care what
But
gym it is.
they have to play from the post out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have to play for the
They have
post
to
out.
play
And the
from the
problem
post.
with that is, to your point, Tuan, where Chelsea Gray does become the better point guard is because Alyssa Thomas is the one who initiates offense for Phoenix.
Right.
And a lot of times she doesn't initiate it out of the post.
Right.
Nobody's sending a double when she's posting up. They're not sending the double. Even though they know you're going to score, it's just they're not really sending the double. So she doesn't.
Nope.
And when you do, they know she's going to pass out of it. Whereas Chelsea Gray can set it up from the top of the key. It's a little different. And they run their offenses different.
And they run a lot of pick and roll.
They run a lot of pick and roll.
Las Vegas too. They run a lot of pick and roll.
And that puts Asia,
they put you in position. Yeah. And she's deadly from the mid range. You put her from the mid. The girl, she's deadly from the mid range.
But she rolls to the basket like a guard. Like she moves on the perimeter. She'll set a screen like
really
a big.
Good hands. Really good hands.
It's a bad matchup. But I don't think it's as bad as matchup.
It's a bad matchup on both sides, I think, though.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Phoenix has better matchups. They have better matchups, bro. Like Jackie Young on Kalia Copper, that's kind of a little bit of a wash.
That's a wash. That's a wash. Yeah.
I think it's a wash.
I'll be honest with you. I think they need to go big.
Yeah, I agree.
I think a lot of their small guards, well, not consistently, because a lot of this, if they right now they're playing Alyssa Thomas at the point guard. I think at point forward, they need to play her at point guard.
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not talking about from start to finish. The reason here's what. At some point in time, you're going to have to put some type of pressure on the Aces guards defensively. And at some point,
it's pick your poison with that, though. It's pick your poison with that.
It's going. That's why I say I'm not talking about for 40 minutes. I'm talking about straight. You have to, just like the Warriors. Remember the Warriors used to have their def lineup?
Yeah.
They didn't run it the whole game because it was too small. Back when Draymond could play center. Like, there are certain times when there's certain things we need to accomplish. We about to dig in there, and I think that lineup puts the Aces in foul trouble.
It does.
Only problem with that lineup is if the Aces don't go big, they're gonna shoot. And like, I don't think when you play big and they don't like size up with you and they just keep shooting the fuck out of the ball, then you're in trouble. Like at some point you're gonna have to come back down.
That lineup allows you to switch. They have the length to go big. They got DeWanna Bonner. They got Cooper. They got
they're not playing her like that. I don't get that either.
But think about the point I'm making. Listen to the point I'm making. We're talking about
for
a specific purpose.
Yeah, it don't work, Twan. I mean, I'm be honest with you.
I don't know about it.
I know it don't work because they did it. They did it, and they got that. They did it in game 2, bro, and they lost by more points than they lost in game 1.
It's because it slows you down.
No, what it is it takes away from their advantage. When they go big, see, their advantage is they're faster than the Aces. Like, they can run the floor better. Like, the starters are fast.
The starters are fast.
No, all the way through they're faster. That young girl, Drew Nor named her last name, the black girl with the braids, the backup point guard.
Oh, Mac.
Yeah.
My Mac, yeah.
Mac. She's just as fast or faster than Courtney Williams with the same type of game, and she's the backup. Sam Wickham, we talk about defensively, like that's one of the toughest girls on their team. Like she don't play, like she locks in. But both of those girls are shooters. So when you take them off of the floor, Alyssa Thomas ain't a scoring threat like that. Satu Sabli is, but now you went from Sabli being my one option. But
who's the better? But you don't want to give. You can't have Sabli really control the ball like that because her ball handling is not.
No, you can't. But if you initiate offense with her in the post, she don't have to control the ball. Alyssa Thomas can do that. But what they did was what the Aces did, which was really good on Becky Hammon's part. They put a bigger person on a big faster person on Alyssa Thomas. They didn't swing Asia out there.
Worry about her size.
Yeah, they kept switching it out. And every time it went to the post, they're doubling. Satu Sabli has to be better with finding the better option. She has to read it better. She's not reading it very well. You know what I mean? Like, because she forces and she throws it into a turnover. Now, if that's Alyssa Thomas in the post, she's not going to turn the ball over like that. You're going to be in trouble. But this is good coaching by Becky Hammond. She understands that. Like, it's kind of like when the Celtics played Golden State and they forced Jaylen Brown to be a playmaker, and we knew he wasn't ready. That's what they're doing to Satu Sabu right now. And the Phoenix coach has to do another chess move and get her out of that position. Me personally, don't post her up. Let Alyssa Thomas post up down there.
Unless they need to switch. Right.
Yeah, let them switch that way.
Satu's a better shooter anyway.
And that's why I say you can't take Sam Whitcomb and old girl off the floor when you go big, because you need somebody who can handle the ball and bring it up. Because at the end of the day, Chelsea Gray is still a good defender, and she will pick you apart up at that half court. She definitely will. She's gonna foul the shit out you. Very physical. Yes, you need. But
they do a good job of rotating. They got 4 guards.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you,
all interchangeable in position, basically.
I think,
especially defensively.
I don't think the Mercury are getting outplayed badly, but I do think they're getting outcoached badly right now, and I think that could possibly change come tomorrow night. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out tomorrow night. I'm definitely gonna be locked into that game because if they, I'm with you. If they lose, Twan, it's over. Because Asian, once they smell growth, once they smell blood,
tomorrow it's over.
Yeah, that's a real championship pedigree team, man. Like you gotta step on their neck, man. You gotta let them know like this is not gonna walk through. And that's what that's what Phoenix has been doing to everybody else.
22 in Vegas. That girl looking at her legacy. Yeah, she's playing a different game than everybody else now.
You know what? I don't think she thinks about that shit, bro. You can tell by how she plays, bro. It's game to game. It's game to game for her. Like when she has time to reflect and she appreciates it, I think she's fine. But Asia don't really talk that shit. Like she's probably one of the most. I don't think she even thinks about the game like that.
I think.
You know what
I
mean?
I'm not gonna name no players. I'm talking about not people that talk about it all the time. I'm talking about somebody. When I say thinking about it, I'm not talking about thinking about it from an over. I'm talking about I'm too close to let this slip.
Yeah.
One time. This one. I'm too close to this one to let.
I don't think there's.
I think when she gets some players when they get that close, it's real hard to get in their way.
I think every player has that mentality. I think every player just don't get it done. I do. At some level, bro. Like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. Jamal Murray, when Denver won the championship.
Okay.
On that run, Jamal Murray during the playoffs was absolutely the best point guard on the floor. Period. Yep. He made shots that even though we know clear and above Joker was the best player on the floor on both sides of the ball. We already know that. Jamal Murray is a huge reason why Denver won that championship. It was shot after shot. It was performance after performance. He doesn't do it every time. He's failed. You know what I mean? He's not had a good series. Like every player has it.
Health.
Huh?
I think it's been health for him for the most part, though.
I mean, but that's
been able to get right.
That to me and me personally, I've never dealt with some of the injuries these guys have to play with or anything like that. But that's to me is what separates those players. The guys who are willing to give you everything they got despite that. Like, I don't care if you don't win every time, bro. That's just not the standard. And I hate when not saying that you do, but it's just not the standard. Like to think that Kobe Bryant won and beat the Celtics, to think that KG and Paul Pierce didn't want it more than him is just it's a fucking ludicrous statement. Like, no, he just got it done, bro. Like they wanted it. All of them have that mentality, but all of them don't think the game. And I think to your point, I do think Asia thinks the game now. I think that's what makes her so dangerous right now. Like
she understands her advantage more than most people do.
She absolutely knows when to turn it on. She knows when to take a step back. She's not selfish. She doesn't demand shots. She doesn't do a lot of bad body language on the bench. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of different things. You know what I mean? But you look at a guy like Draymond Green who has all that shit we just talked about and he got 4 rings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's who you're around. It's who you're around. You put him on a different team, it could be a time bomb. He's
around the right people. So
I think
agree.
Becky, to close it out, I think that Becky Hammond Asia Wilson combination needs to be looked at as some of the greatest coach-player combinations.
I would agree with that. I think that's one of the most perfect marriages we've seen in women's basketball. Like, for real. Like, because Becky Hammond is not getting enough credit for what she done did with that team. 16 straight games to close out the regular season. And
they needed all of them.
And you needed every last one of them. They lost by 50 to the Blinks on national TV, bro. Like, I remember that game. Drew, you remember that shit? We bet on that shit.
I do.
We was betting on that shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, Asia gonna get, you know what I mean? I think her PRA that was like 35. No, they was trash.
Right.
They was awful, dog. At home. They were
and to
awful.
not lose again, I got a different kind of respect for a team like that.
I'm telling you, man, Becky Hammond, man, it's the perfect marriage. But again, the only thing that scares me is, man, Chelsea Gray is a Hall of Famer. She is a legend. But I promise you, if I was Phoenix coach, I'd be going at her fucking neck every time down the floor. I'm gonna make you play on them bad knees today. I'm gonna make you play on them bad knees today. You're gonna play on them bad. We're gonna screen and roll you. We're gonna do exactly what y'all doing. Phoenix don't run screen and roll. You notice that? You ever see that?
No,
like, watch them play.
No,
you know who runs? You know who runs screen and roll, and it pisses me off. Her and DeWanna Bonner, Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner. Stop running.
It's not a threat. It's not a threat.
The only threat is the pick and pop. You know what I mean? Like, run that screen and roll with Satu Sabli. You know what I mean? Like, get Jewel Lloyd.
That just makes too much sense.
Yeah, get Jewel Lloyd switched on to Alyssa Thomas and let her just bulldoze it down to the basket. You know what I mean? And then when you send a double, okay, it's
that makes me feel like, how good you think she's in the league? She should be able to give you three dribbles and a post move, but she don't dribble the ball.
Who?
Sabli.
No, she don't dribble the ball.
She can't dribble.
No, she can't dribble, bro.
That's my point. Like, even to do the pick and roll, you got to be able to do two dribbles and a post. Like,
well, what I'm saying is,
don't let her to be able to run a pick and roll.
Let Alyssa Thomas dribble the ball. Let her set the screen. Let her set the screen.
Right, but when she rolls, she's going to have to catch it, and then
but she's natural. If she pops, she's a shooter. She just can't roll. And even she can roll. She don't have to dribble. Like, they're so slow, and the ball's going to travel so far. By the time Sabli touches the ball, it's 2 steps in a layup, bro. She don't have to dribble. Even if they started at the 3-point line, like, Asia knows she can get to the basket every time. She literally plays chess and just stops at the mid range and just takes the 2, so she don't have to go down there and get fouled. She knows she's gonna get a layup every time.
Yeah,
every time. It's just like I said. I think, to your point, what you said about Asia, it's a different level of the game right now for her. Like, Sabli has to see it that way, and they have to start playing that way, because I promise you, when Jewel Lloyd brings her little ass out there to guard me, it will be barbecue chicken. It would be barbecue damn chicken. Ain't no way.
You think Jewel Lloyd gives you a game in the series?
I think she gave him one. I think game 1 she was outstanding. She had like 16 points. She had like 16, 17 points.
Yeah,
she had like 13 in the first half. I took her on the points. I think her demon was like 11 and a half, and she covered in the first half. So I think she's giving you one. I think Jewel is the one that you have to worry about, though.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm talking like 2025.
Yeah. Jewel can definitely give you another game. Absolutely. She can give you another game. She can go.
That's what I mean by answers. It's just, and again, this has to be people playing to their potential, obviously, but it's just like, outside, Asia has to work every game, yes, but it's always Asia and somebody. And somebody.
They got a great core, man. They just got a great core.
I think for Phoenix, it's going to have to be Alyssa Thomas and Satu Sabli.
Just like Dana Evans gave them a game at home. I think
those two girls can have a bad game and they still win. I don't think even they have to be on every single night, and I think that's tough. In a series, that's all I'm saying.
I don't necessarily agree. You're not wrong, but I'm telling you, I think you're sleeping on Kalia Copper. Like, that girl she fills it up, baby.
You're right.
She fills it up. She can fill it up.
She's in there.
She can fill it up. Like, listen, Sabli can have, if she hit that 3, Sabli can have a bad game. Not Alyssa Thomas, but Sabli can have a bad game.
No, you're right. You're right. No, she's an Olympian. I got to give her respect.
Yes, I'm telling you, I think they are very evenly matched. I just think, and I don't think the Phoenix coach is doing a bad job. He's got other factors that I'm not able to see that he is, but I think he's just being outcoached a little bit right now. You know what I mean? I think he's getting taken to school a little bit, and it's kind of clear. Like, that first game, Becky tried, bro, and Phoenix just outplayed Vegas. They really just outplayed them, bro. Like, they really just outplayed
leading the team, and Copper's leading the team in scoring right now.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, she moves.
Yeah, dog. She and listen,
it's defensively. Well, not last game, but the last game they just got beat.
Yeah, but she's not one of them girls that has to shoot a wide open shot.
It's defensively,
and I think they're even. they're even, bro. Like Phoenix
They're
can
not
turn that shit
playing
up.
even. They're not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're not playing even. That's
No.
what I'm saying.
They're not getting shit from their bench.
Yeah.
Their problem is defensively.
Yeah.
They're not getting shit from their bench.
And I think that goes to the core of coaching because Becky is putting them in situations to where their defense has not been effective. Like they like to press up on you, so Becky is saying, "Be aggressive." When they
Well, you
press
know
up,
who you can't press up on? Jackie Young. You can't.
yeah, no, you can't really.
You
press
can't.
up.
She's too strong, and she's too, and she can. No, you can't press up on
But you
her.
can press up on Chelsea Gray,
Yeah,
and
of course.
I'm gonna stand on that. You can
You
press up
can.
on her, and I would press up on Asia. I would. When you get it on the perimeter, oh please, by all means, use all your energy to go around me and go get that layup. And I want you to do that as
You're
many
gonna foul
times as you
out.
can.
But can I tell you? Let me tell you why that's not gonna work. They
It don't.
never.
You're gonna foul out.
They don't keep her up there like that. When she
No.
has the ball on the perimeter, she's giving dribble handoffs or she's in a pick and roll. They are not. They don't put Asia in a position to where she has to score from the 3-point line.
But what I'm saying is, like on the mindset of the game, you
I
have
get
to
you.
start. You have to start thinking about things that make them see the game differently. Like Asia is a smart player.
Right.
Once she sees that big is pushing up on her, yeah, my job is to hand the ball over to you.
But
But
I might try to take you a couple times.
I'm the one option. I'm gonna take you a couple times, and when she does, that's when you have to be kind of like dynamic with the double teams. You know what I'm saying? Like Asia is a good passer, but she ain't Chelsea Gray out that double team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
right.
can send Alyssa Thomas to come and strip. You can send DeWanna Bonner to come down there. If not, if Melissa, what's her name? The girl is it Melissa Smith? Melissa Smith that plays for the Aces.
Nalissa Smith. Yeah, Nalissa
Yeah.
Smith. Yeah.
If she wants to score 20, fine.
I'm with you.
I'd rather Asia have 12 and 15, 12 points and 15 rebounds, and Alyssa Smith had 20 points. We got a better chance to win the game.
You know
We
what
got
I
a better
also
chance to
like
win the game.
about the Aces? You know how a lot of teams have a star player and they just watch them?
Yeah. No, they
The
don't do that.
Aces,
They don't.
if you ever notice, whenever Asia, and I'm just, whenever Asia got that ball and she either don't have her dribble or it looks like Chelsea Gray or Jackie Young or somebody they running to her. They are
Yeah.
running. They do
Yeah.
not, or they're cutting to that basket. They do not stand up. It goes back to coaching, like you said. It's
Yeah,
gonna be.
it's
I
going
can't
to be
wait to see
very
it.
interesting. Yeah, I do think it's going to be a highly watched game tomorrow night, right before Thursday night football.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna
Yeah,
be tough.
I agree. But I'm sticking with my pick. I'm with Drew. Damn it, Mercury. Mercury is 6.
4 straight.
4 straight. Get them old
Word.
asses. Get them old asses out of here, man. Get their old
Word.
asses out of here, man.
4
It's over with.
straight.
Shout out to Asia though. I love Asia. She's South Carolina. You know, if she wins, I'm definitely not gonna be mad. But for the purposes of what me and my guy Drew said, we taking the Mercury. We taking the Mercury.
There you have it. Hey, even if we're wrong, you can stand on business, and we'll
There
let
you go. We're gonna stand on business, baby.
we out here. It's another episode of the Hot Seat Fellas. We are out. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all be blessed. Peace.
Peace.